Okay, so tonight for dinner we're having chili lime chicken and a mango black bean brown rice type warm salad. And my husband again did a tutorial, so here it is.
Okay, so for our brown rice and black bean salad, we're going to use about equal parts vegetables and fruit to brown rice. Vegetables are going to include the peppers, and in this case I got 2 orange, but I usually use yellow and red. Frozen corn, a red onion, mango, jalapeno, black beans, and then the dressing is going to be olive oil, extra virgin in this case, and red wine vinegar. Everything's going to be diced up into about 1/4 inch cubes, about the same size as the corn and the black beans. So first step is prep. Also forgot to mention we're going to have cilantro in here as well. While we're prepping, we're just going to toss everything in a container and mix it as we go. The last thing in is going to be the brown rice. Alright, so we've got all our veg prepped. So peppers, jalapeno, frozen corn, red onion, and our rinsed black beans. So I'm going to start prepping the mangoes and also the cilantro. Cilantro is going to get rinsed and minced. And then the mangoes, I'll show you what I do with them. Okay, so if you've never cut a mango before, it is an oblong shape. You can see this is the seed here, or the pit rather. And so what you're going to do is you will cut the lobes off of either side, leaving a little bit less than 1/3, which is the center section. So you can see about the width there, what I've trimmed out, and this is the flesh that was still left on the pit. Once you've done that, you're going to score the inside of the flesh in a grid pattern without cutting through the bottom. So if you have a duller knife, this would be the one and only time you'd choose to use it, because you don't want to slice through the backside of the skin. And basically what's going to happen is you're going to invert this, and then, like you'd be skinning a fish or something like that, we're just going to cut the flesh off of the skin. So I'll show that to you now. So you can see I've now flipped the mango, that lobe, inside out after I've scored it, and we can basically cut all of the flesh out of the mango right off of the skin. And it'll give us the right size. Okay, so you can see now I've trimmed all the flesh off of the inside of the skin, and now we've got diced mango. A lot easier than trying to sliver it out. It's really quick, not a whole lot of waste. Okay, so we have about equal parts veg and fruit to brown rice. So we're going to mix this now, and then we'll prepare the dressing. Okay, so we've got about 1 cup's worth of red wine vinegar, and I've just whisked in some extra virgin olive oil, not quite a tablespoon worth of salt, and about 1/2 tablespoon worth of black pepper. And we're just going to pour this over top of our now mixed salad and let it sit for a couple of hours. Okay, so chili lime chicken is typically done with chicken breasts. I've got chicken fillets, and they're frozen, so I've got them thawing right now. We're going to do the juice of a lime and the zest, cumin and coriander, chili powder. In this case I've got just hot chili powder or cayenne, salt, sugar, and olive oil. Okay, so the full recipe calls for 2 limes worth of juice, 1 lime's worth of zest, 2 tablespoons of oil, 2 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of coriander, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of cayenne, and 6 chicken breasts. I've got about 3's worth of fillets here, so we're just going to marinate these, and then these are going to go into an oven and bake. Okay, so this is a little crowded, but we're just going to marinate these anywhere from an hour up to a maximum of 4. Otherwise the lime is going to start cooking the chicken, and it'll end up being overdone by the time it's actually cooked in the oven. And then it's going to go into the oven at 350, anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour if you're cooking full chicken breasts on the bone. In this case, I'm probably going to do it for a little under a half an hour. Since these are chicken fillets, they're much smaller. They're going to cook a lot faster. Alright, so both the salad and the chicken have been marinating for about an hour in the fridge. The salad's cooled down. It's no longer warm from the cooked rice. And the chicken is ready to go in the oven. Oven's at 350. Now's the time to taste your salad. If it needs any extra seasoning, if it needs a little bit more vinegar or salt, now's the time to adjust it. If you find it a little bit too tart, or if you don't have a whole lot of mango in there, you can add a little bit of white sugar to this. And that helps bring out some of the flavors and helps if it's not balanced properly. So we'll get the chicken in the oven and we'll be eating in about a half hour or so.
Okay, so my husband has decided I am now the official taste tester for these videos. It's good. I don't know what else to say. Okay, I need to try and be more creative with my answers to how this tastes. It tastes tangy and sweet and just good. I don't know. The flavor tastes good.